Okay, got some new stuff in the mail here. So first off, we have these, bought a 100 bulk pack of Intermountain 33-inch wheel sets. Got these from Making Tracks. It's an online dealer. You can find them on Facebook. But picked these up, 100 of them, so it's basically enough to do roughly 25 freight cars. Which I thought would last me for a little bit, but as it turns out I have about 23 cars that actually need it, so I'm probably going to have to buy more of these. If you are thinking about getting some of these, I would do it sooner than later, because this is one of the items that's affected by the factory closure for Intermountain. So that's it for these. Next off, we have some Norfolk Southern Hubert's coal cars. I got these from Midwest Model Railroad. First time I've ever ordered from them. I ordered over the weekend and it came in on Monday, so pretty quick. And it came from Kansas City. So let's see what we got here. And I ordered 9 of them. So there's my invoice. Not very fancy packaging. I'll go ahead and unbox the rest here. And ordered 9 different road numbers, which was all they happened to have in stock. Hubert's actually, well, it's not really Hubert's, it's actually Intermountain. They actually did probably about 20 or so, maybe a little bit more road numbers, so there are a lot of road numbers of these. So yes, we have 9. Let's get this out of the way. So these are relatively inexpensive. I got all 9 of them for about $95 to my door shipped. That was also using DG Model Works discount code, which he posted up for 5%. I'll also post the link to these and also that discount code as well. I don't know if they have any more of these in stock. They had them for a very short period of time before, and then they got some more in stock recently. About half of the road numbers, as of the time of making of this video, are sold out. So let's take a look at them. So let's see what we got here. So these do come with plastic wheel sets. So I'll be using some of my Intermountain wheels for these. And looks like there's some, I guess, railings, maybe? Not sure what those are. Part of the coupler pockets. Random piece of foam. Part of the coupler pockets also. I think these are some of the interior braces, perhaps. And these things, which I guess are maybe somewhere in there. Pretty sure they don't go on the bottom. No instructions whatsoever, so we'll kind of figure this out as we go. And that's kind of a general look at the car there. Silver appearance, sort of semi-metallic. I think these would look excellent weathered. And that is it. So the next part, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to try to do one of those little fancy time-lapse videos and see if I can put this together on one of those. Maybe some like cool techno music or something. Well, there's one little problem. Might have to re-glue that. There is some nice separately applied detail in there. Little brake cylinders and stuff. So, we'll go on to the next step here.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great.
So most of the car is built here, so we're kind of at a stopping point for right meow. Couple of things that I did find with it. These little covers are actually supposed to be for weights, which weights do not come with this kit. But they're actually too wide to actually fit in the car, so they kind of spread out the shell, so I didn't use those. And plus, these are going to get a coal load anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much what it looks like inside of here. But I did want to at least put the braces in here just so that that coal load has some place to sit. Also, I decided to use my own weights instead, and they're just the little A-line kind of stick-on weights. Not really using the adhesive, I'm opting to glue them in there. Just kind of giving it a quick pickup there. It feels like it's the right weight now. Also, some odd things with this kit. Some of the coupler pockets had a screw on the bottom and some didn't. But I just wanted to make sure they're secure on there, so I went ahead and actually kind of glued the coupler pocket on. I don't want to turn it upside right now because I have some glue drying on the weights inside here. So we'll kind of have to wait for all this to dry up, and then the next step is we're going to be putting some actually sill stripes on it. From I did a video on these some time ago. Let me see if I can find them here. Lots of train stuff. Well, I guess I'll just put it on pause until I find those. But when this is dry, we'll go to the next step here. Okay, so had a reasonable amount of time here for the glue to dry for the weights, so I can kind of move this around safely without anything falling off. So the next thing I'm going to do is put some reflective stripes on here, and what I typically use for that is my company called Smokebox Graphics, and they make these little FRA reflective stripes. Did a previous review on these before, but they're self-adhesive. So I kind of looked up this coal car online for a reference of where they'll go. Very, very similar car here. So there are a couple different sizes on here, and as we take a look at it, there's kind of like some fat ones and skinny ones there. So on the first panel here, as you see right here, that's kind of a fat one that'll go right here. Skip over to get a skinny one, skip over another panel or two, another skinny one just before the reflective, or not, the sticker right here, and another fat one right there. So we're going to go ahead and apply that. And we're going to do that for both sides, and we'll take a look at it and see how it looks. So I went ahead and applied our reflective stripes here, and you can see that the look is pretty exact. So kind of has the desired effect. These actually do have some reflective properties to them. So we'll go ahead and give it a spin on the track here. So obviously very free rolling. Either that or my floor is massively uneven, but seems to roll pretty free. I'll give it a little spin here. So there you go. Pretty cool. So a couple last things. Really what those cars would need is going to be a coal load. So there's a couple different ways that you can do that. Motrac Models, which I get a lot of my coal loads from, has it. And the part number is 81800. And that kind of covers the LBF, Intermountain Value Line, E&C Shops, Hubert's, all the same tooling. Also, I believe Midwest also covers it. They have this thing here called F&N Hobbies Coal Loads. Interestingly enough, the part number actually is almost exactly the same, and they're about $8. You get a 2-pack of them, so I mean, I'm probably going to need 5 packs of them to cover the 9 cars that I have. So that'll pretty much complete the look, unless you want to go for the empty look, in which case you'd want to use the covers inside. I'm going to have coal in mine, so I don't really have much of a need for that. So that is it for this video. Pretty nice product overall. Some final thoughts on it. One other thing I'm going to do here inside of my boxes is I'm going to use some additional foam. And actually just bought a new air conditioner the other day and it came with this. This stuff here you can get at Home Depot in bulk for pretty cheap, but I'm going to put that inside of the box here. Just going to put some Elmer's glue in there and kind of put it along the top and bottom and sides. That way the car sits in there evenly and it doesn't roll around and hit into anything. Because this box is much, much bigger and not very protective on its own. So that's kind of the last thing I'm going to do. But overall, I mean, yes, the coal cars come out to around $10 a piece, but you have to consider that you're also putting in about $4 or $5 for the coal load. Reflective stripes, which those are very, very cheap. I think I've paid like $8 for that whole pack, and you can do probably close to 100 cars with it. So those don't really cost anything. And then also your wheel sets, which you're probably spending on average about $3 there. So I mean, they come out pretty close to a $20 car before it's all said and done. So it's kind of something where you can just build them as is, and then you can add more stuff onto them as you go. You know, if you want to keep the plastic wheels just as something that you run right off the bat. Easy, cheap way to build up your fleet, and they do have a lot of road numbers available. So again, I got these from Midwest Model Railroad. Have the link in the description. Please subscribe. I'm only like 21 subscribers away from 1,000, so hopefully we'll get there pretty soon.